one is going to come and defend our country except ourselves. A loud and clear no to corruption by whomsoever.
Zimbabwe's political terrain. Amos Chibaya calls for grassroots democracy. The 28th of August 2025. Spread the love. By a correspondent. Zimbabwe's opposition politics remains under siege, yet voices like former Citizens Coalition for Change, CCC, MP Hun Amos Chibaya insist the struggle for democracy must begin at the grassroots. In an exclusive interview with Change Radio, Chibaya traced his political journey from community organizer to parliament, stressing that his entry into politics was not for personal ambition, but out of necessity. Politics is in the community, the street, the village, the farm, Chibaya said, emphasizing that ordinary citizens are the true drivers of democratic change. His remarks come against a backdrop of mounting repression, where opposition figures face harassment, arrests, and violent disruptions of gatherings. Chibaya himself was arrested in June 2024 at a CCC Solidarity event, spending 52 days in detention on charges widely viewed as politically motivated. According to the former legislator, Zimbabwe's ruling elite have weaponized state institutions to stifle dissent. The courts, police, and even state media are used to intimidate rather than protect, he said, adding that fear has become embedded in political culture, discouraging free expression and participation, especially in rural areas. The imbalance of resources, Chibaya argued, further tilts the playing field. While the opposition relies on small citizen donations, ZANU-PF enjoys access to state vehicles, public media, and administrative networks. Parliament itself, he added, has become weak in providing oversight, while the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, ZEC, is compromised. Despite these challenges, Chibaya believes hope lies in communities. Youths are mobilizing online, women are leading grassroots initiatives, and marginalized groups are asserting themselves. He called for urgent reforms, including electoral systems that guarantee every vote is counted, an independent judiciary free from political interference, stronger parliamentary oversight of the executive, decentralization of resources to empower communities. For Chibaya, the struggle is not just political but moral. Leaders must respect God. Leaders must respect the citizens, he declared, framing accountability as a sacred duty. He concluded that while Zimbabwe's political terrain is hostile, the future of democracy depends on ordinary citizens overcoming fear and organizing courageously. The struggle is not in vain. Democracy starts in communities and lives in the hands of the people.